First item of the agenda is approving the minutes of May 21st meeting. I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the minutes from the May
21st
meeting.
Thank you, Ken. Can I get a second?
Second.
Ty, thank you. All in favor, signify with aye.
Good job on those.
Thank you. Updates is next up. So bands, all contracts are set and signed with the town. I'm still finalizing a list of which band goes with which truck, but we have trucks for all of them lined up, including a truck for the judges. So for those that don't know, we have a flatbed tow truck usually for the judges to be up on by the police station so they can get a good view of the floats. We had an issue last year with our previous provider, so they were kind of rude to one of our, or actually our chair. So we're not going back to them, but JD Martin believes he has a flatbed that he can provide us, so. All set there. Grand Marshal Mike Ford, former town council, accepted. He'll be riding with Tony Pearl in his antique Packard. So that's all set. I did let Mike know he could bring a family member or two. There's room in Tony's car. Update on the tasks that we talked about a couple meetings ago. Linda looks like has not joined, but she sent me some. Oh, she is.
So,
She's on.
It's weird when you join via Zoom.
Okay. Well, maybe she's out there. There she is. But thank you, Linda, for sending me the input on the decorations and bins. I have that queued up to be ordered. I think probably tomorrow I'm going to send that email to Tom DeServo. He said that should be plenty of time. And I sent an email to follow up with Orleans Police Department on a detail for the entrance off of 28. Hopefully that comes through, but Lieutenant McLaughlin said he doesn't have anyone from OPD, which I wasn't expecting. The last time we talked, he said maybe get someone from another town, so he's gonna reach out. I asked him to do that, so we'll see. I'm not really counting on it, but it would be nice. New signs were ordered and mostly received. I'm waiting on like the lawn sign metal things that those lawn signs go on. I did order new candy zone signs for Skakey Corner, the no fun zone. Lieutenant McLaughlin was happy about that. He said he could put those up. And volunteer recruitment. Allison, I know you sent me an email asking about.
Is there a list of past?
So the last list that I could find was from 2019, so probably not super helpful, but I can send it to you.
Yeah.
I have an email from the past few years, the Redeemer Church, which I don't even know where they are or if they even have a location. But they've been great showing up, volunteering with 5 to 10 people.
Do we have to reach out to them or they just show up?
The past few years, they've actually reached out to us.
Oh.
They haven't yet this year, but I have, going back in the info email, I found the pastor's email to us. So I can just reply and CC you.
Yeah.
But if they could bring any number of people, obviously it would be helpful. And they've been there, so they know a little bit of the way things run.
It should go a little smoother this year without the conference going on too.
Yeah, yeah, for the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, the staging and parking is really where we need the most.
So can we shoot out an email? We'll have the yacht club, like, or Denise send an email asking for any volunteers for the parade. It's, or I feel like.
Can't hurt to ask.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like soliciting for a business, it's
No,
like,
it's
hey,
the
come,
town.
yeah, come help out the town, yeah.
You'll offer to buy them a beer at the next Friday night cocktails.
Yeah.
But I just make sure it's clear
No,
that
it
it's
was
not
last
the
Friday.
JSP. That's not the JSP program, it's the town, it's the parade committee.
Yeah.
Not, you don't have to choose
Yes,
for there's
yes,
a-
separate, yeah. That's a good idea. Can you email her? Anything else through the schools that we can,
We have a group of kids that are committed to doing, we thought like the cleanup crew.
yeah,
So the plan is to put, 6 to 8 kids in the back of the parade. So right now we have like 4, 5, 6 committed, but
okay,
could probably get more this week.
okay,
Um,
that would be great.
And yeah, just have bags and clean up candy from the street
Cool.
and help out that way.
Cool.
Because I didn't think they would want to be used like at the beginning. They're not going to know what to do. They have to be given like a specific task.
So, a specific task could be, because I don't know how they'll show up to be behind the parade, once the roads close, but
Yeah.
if they're okay showing up at the beginning, parking is a pretty
Okay.
specific task.
Okay.
Like they can be on the field. So I'll have a map, we have a map, I can send it around to everyone, but it shows where the track goes around the field. They don't want us in there, and they don't want us on the baseball field. There's kind of like a space in between. So it's just stacking rows of cars in there, and
Just guiding them.
as long as they
there.
have a general idea of space and
Yeah, I think I
where to
can
send
be-
cars, they should be
Yeah,
fine.
I can be in charge of receiving that group of volunteers.
Okay.
And then, we can put them to that task, and then, once they're done with that, they
Yeah.
can follow the parade.
Yes.
Okay, I'll
That'd
be in
be-
charge of
that'd be
the
awesome.
kids that
Yep.
show up for volunteering.
Okay.
How many kids do you think you need for volunteers?
For that or for?
Well, total, I guess, because, are those kids gonna be the same kids that help out clean up after? Like, it might be
Yeah.
good to have a different group of kids for
Yeah,
the
I
commitment.
asked twice for signups, and
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
I think we could ask the principal to reach out to
That
like,
crew.
student leaders, they're called like members of the crew.
Yeah, so, it's a good question. Parking is one, moving people through the staging area is like an area that we haven't really had volunteers before, like telling people to like scooch their, floats together so we make sure we have enough space for the people coming in. Probably for like check-in, we're probably gonna use volunteers that we've had before, they're gonna have spreadsheets and handing out numbers to the floats.
When you say volunteers that you've had before, do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, 'cause
Yes.
I'm like, I have no idea who they are.
I just yesterday, found out that I have 2 coming back that I know of, so I can let you know tomorrow, if we need more up there, but, I feel like it's unfair to put, even a senior in high school in that position, because people coming in, they're coming in hot, and it's just, it's not fair for any volunteer to have to deal with
Yeah.
that, but especially
You
not
get
Yeah.
upset quickly.
Yeah, not allowed to drop
teenagers.
off,
or-
don't
yeah.
come in here, drive in here to drop off.
Right.
Turn around at the front of the building.
And then we've, in the past, had to turn away people who are just looking at a park for the parade too.
Right.
Again, it's gonna be a little more flexible this year because the conference is not in.
Yeah, but we don't wanna build that,
Yeah.
as a
Okay.
routine. I think honestly, if you had 8 that were kind of part of that cleanup crew and willing to also do the parking, I can't think of in the staging, they could always help with, decorators, actually. Probably
Yeah.
use another, Linda, what do you think, 6?
Yeah, so, the last time, well, my daughter was still in high school, so we reached out to the Honor Society and had probably 4 or 5 kids, and they were super helpful with both parking and, decorating. I know on my decorating crew, I have 4 helpers signed up so far, but we could always use a couple more if we're gonna have a good amount of floats.
Yeah, okay, so 2 or 3 more for,
That would be ideal.
okay, for decorating. So
Okay.
call it 8 to
10.
11-ish
Okay.
total for a target. And then I think, for handling up top, ideally we can throw these, church volunteers that have been there before, if they come back, you can always reach out to
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Todd, see if I can get Todd back.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, he just enjoyed it so much in the past.
Yeah.
As have I.
Where do you have the volunteers meet? Like, where do we all meet someplace, or?
Can meet down below.
Yeah, down like under the canopy of the solar,
Okay.
like where the floats are gonna start arriving.
At, like, what time?
We
What time's it?
arrived
10?
at, I just looked at this.
Wasn't it later last year? Did it start later last year?
No.
It's 10.
Heat.
Yeah.
Got the spreadsheet. Timeline. Committee members arrived 7:30.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an early morning, because our trucks for the bands arrive at 8. So, I mean,
If we're lucky.
no, they're pretty much there.
Mario?
Well, they start arriving.
These are, yeah.
The floats start
These are
arriving
typical-
8:30, and they really show up at 8:30, if not before.
Yeah.
They come in quickly. So I'll get an email out this week where I think it would be helpful to have everyone on the committee. I don't think we need, if you have an issue with what you're asked to do, let me know, but we're all gonna be in that area from either the entrance down to the exit and in between.
Did we decide if we're doing parents with kids, in the last couple of years, we'd let them drive down below and park on the field. This year, do we want to start up, if they're comfortable walking, that would be ideal,
Oh, instead of parking?
instead of parking down below, just a
Oh,
little
for
bit.
kids that are in the parade?
Yeah, there's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's some confusion when those people are coming in, because the driver is usually the parent, right? Or, guardian. And, you're asking them, are you in the parade? And it like sort of slows things down. It's like, well, no, I'm not, but my kid is. And then you don't know, are you just dropping them off? Do you need to park? I don't know what the solution is to move them through quickly. It might just be drop your kid off and go park. I think we had the room.
Yeah.
I was having some people curl around to the left, if they were okay dropping their kid off and having them walk, rather than going way down.
Oh, okay.
That was-
Yeah, so it's their option,
But now they can park up top because that thing's not happening.
They can for this year and next year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that would be
then,
ideal.
so that's totally an option.
Because after the parade, yeah, they're not going to shoot. That.
Yeah,
Sometimes what happens
No.
is, or it has happened pretty much every year,
I hope it's not
it
that
gets
steep.
backed up all the way up into
Yeah.
like the road, and then people get even more
a little
testy.
angry.
Yeah.
Whatever in the moment, I think speeds people through. I think we had the room for them to park.
Yeah.
If we can encourage them to drop their kid off and go park somewhere else, great. But if you spend 30 seconds talking to each parent, then it slows the whole thing down.
You can also, I think, tell them to park at the elementary school, right?
Yes, that's available for
And they
parking.
can walk through the.
Because that's where we generally send the people that try to get into the
Yeah.
funeral home.
Yes, yep, that's available.
Should regular volunteers show up at 7:30 or
No,
Oh,
did you say that? Just
really.
committee members?
Really just the committee members. We can use volunteers at 8.
At 8, okay.
But Allison, if there's any success with the yacht club, or if we can think of any other kind of ways to pull in
Can we do it
adult
Instagram?
volunteers.
Can we do Instagram or Facebook?
We have Facebook.
Yeah.
Yep, we can do a post.
They can reach out to me, I don't,
AI out of this one.
I don't care
according
if
to
you
Some
give them my like email
feedback on
address.
Facebook.
Some of
If
it's
my
a bit
email, like,
snarky
put
about
my
the
email
logo
address on
too,
there.
and she created to announce the
Yeah.
theme or something.
You might not want
Yeah,
that.
it's all back and forth,
I can,
like-
I can put the info email and then I can
Oh,
forward it to you.
I can
Okay.
put it on Facebook.
Just a little layer of
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
we took the volunteer
insulation.
time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the Redeemer Church, they've volunteered before, so I know they did parking one year. I think they helped with the entrance one year.
Yeah, the first year.
But if we had a handful of adult, non-student volunteers up there, that would be a huge help. And I would say almost the more the merrier. Like 6 people up there would be great.
Totally fine.
It's like
Yeah.
they could kind of do
Span
like
the
Indian
whole-
sprints of like talking to cars, walking with them as they're coming in, and moving people along.
Or even like taking their kid to the float that they used to
Yeah.
go to, so they don't have to come in,
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, we have runners to do that.
right?
Yep.
I look trustworthy.
Yeah. I did that once last year, but the kids were like this. I was like, "Let's go!" They were like stopping to pick the flowers. I was like, "You can get back down there. Let's go!"
I remember Joe dumped our kindergartner off like in front of the middle school. It's like, just go that way.
Yeah,
See ya.
you'll be fine. Walk to the front. So I think is that clear as mud on what
Sure.
we need?
Mhm.
Or clear enough, and we can be in touch over the next couple of days. But we don't need to figure it out right now. We just need a few bodies before the 4th.
We can reach out to the National Honor Society of High School, I don't know who that contact is. Do you?
Oh, that's Lucy.
Someone did.
Linda, oh, she dropped. Didn't Linda say that's who she contacted?
Last
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 year.
year?
I
Yeah.
think when her kid was.
I was wondering if there were kids who were great last year, like, could we connect with those kids if they're not, if they're around?
Yeah.
Someone
I
who
guess
knows
it
what
was
they're
a
doing.
mixed group of age groups.
Yeah, I know some of them graduated. Doesn't mean they're not around.
Right.
We can ask our high school clerks,
Well,
but
they
they're
said
already
they're
in
busy,
floats.
yeah.
But if they have a contact for the honor
Or who
society.
the teacher is,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Travis doesn't.
Yeah. No, they're not old enough. Teachers.
All right, I think that for now covers volunteers. Other things for updates, still waiting on a invoice from, Linda's back. Frozen at the moment, but Linda, can you hear us? Oh, there you are. Do you have a contact for the National Honor Society?
Muted.
You're muted, or we can't hear you.
Oh.
There we go. We can hear you now.
I do not, I reached out to them through the Instagram page, which I can share with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Direct.
great. Yeah, still waiting on an invoice for the golf cart from Chatham Valet. I texted with Mladen, the owner, yesterday. He's assured me he's been busy, but he'll get it to Tom DeServo, along with a completed W-9. I took inventory of volunteer shirts after everyone gave me sizes. Thank you for that. We do need more, quite a bit more, just so we have shirts for the committee, but also hopefully enough for volunteers that show up. So we need to vote to spend money on that. Up to $600 for, I think it's 35 shirts I can do. So it accept a motion to spend $600 on volunteer t-shirts.
Spend 600.
Yeah, okay,
Thank you, Ty. Second.
second.
Thank you, Hillary. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I will get those ordered so we have them. Judges, that is where we need one more volunteer, again, adult volunteer ideally for that, mostly to deal with my mother and our friend Tim. They're both great. The parade moves fast. They could use help with, oh, what number was that? And, some younger eyes maybe. So I think it'd be great if we have somebody from the committee, but if not, I mean, it's a volunteer position for a town parade. It's not like people are gonna say, you only had 2 judges, that's not fair, but it'd be great if we had 3.
Yeah.
So if anyone here wants to do that, let me know, or if we can get an adult volunteer, that would be great. You ride in the parade, in the golf cart, in the front of the parade, and you get off, you get onto the truck and watch the whole parade go by. It's kind of best of both worlds, being in it and watching it.
I feel like some OYC member would really enjoy that position.
I think you're right.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I reached out to Peter O'Mara. He agreed to be our parade maestro again. So he's at the exit to the parking lot, telling which float or which band to go when. And Jen Allard is going to sort of be further upstream from him, pulling floats forward towards him until the parade starts. And then
Both of them could remind whoever the first car is, or whatever the car is that is right before the classic cars, to
wait.
pump the brakes.
Yeah, okay. So those are 2 more spots where we do need adult volunteers. So that's 3 more from whatever I said before. What did I say, 6 at the top, ideally?
Mhm.
So call it 9. And some of these positions could be filled by people here.
Okay.
So that parade maestro is just basically there to learn from Peter. He seems enthusiastic about doing it every year, but we don't know how long he will do it for. So having somebody there to see how that goes. And same thing with what Jen's doing, although I think that's more straightforward of just telling everyone to move forward. Sign permits I got for South Orleans Rotary and Skakit Corner. Temporary signs, so those go up June 24th, I think, or 25th. And submitted the application to use the parking lot, which we need for staging. I was told not to anticipate any issues, but I haven't gotten the 100% yes. And then Linda, you brought forward a suggestion about like Chatham is doing a senior or limited mobility section. Have you had any chance or any luck with the senior center?
I reached out twice. I left a voicemail for the director asking if they would be willing to, well, give me a call back, but also offer transportation. Haven't heard anything. So,
Okay.
would love to make it happen this year, but if not, I was thinking at least we're planting the seed and could,
For next year.
Next year, yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point, it might be a rush
Yes.
to get anything done there, but I do like the idea. So there was an article in the recent Chronicle about it, and it's really only for, I think in Chatham, for like 10 people, but they have space by the DPW building, they have to provide their own transportation, but Linda thought it'd be nice if we could tie in the senior center and get transportation from there. Just driving down Eldridge the other day, had a light bulb go off in my head. Where the chamber, like, satellite building used to be there, they got rid of that.
Oh, yeah.
There's still that parking lot there. But that's sort of two birds with one stone. That's now well, it always has been the no candy zone, but sort of want to discourage
Yeah.
kids and families from being there, especially if the kids want candy. Could open up space for seniors or limited mobility folks, and there's some parking there. Certainly if we had transportation from senior center, that'd be helpful, but I think we would probably need volunteers there to manage that. So it does seem like a long shot for this year, but I think
Yeah.
a good idea to maybe plan on, or try to plan for next year.
Yeah, agree.
Cool, thank you. I don't think I have any other updates on what we've talked about previously. To you, anyone else, or any new
One
business?
thing that strikes me is that I haven't maybe done my part in terms of striking of interest in the plastic car, so I'll.
We've gotten a fair amount of submissions.
Oh, cool.
At least sort of in line with, I think, what's come in before, and then
Good.
people just show up, which is
Yeah.
fine.
Great.
So that's good. One thing I had under new business was thanking Ken and Hillary Johnson for their participation and volunteerism on the committee. This is their, I believe, last meeting. So they'll be with us through the parade, but
Are they allowed to go to the parade?
Yeah.
How is that work?
We insist.
thank you both.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Really kind of you guys.
Ben, I may have missed this with my
Yeah.
tech issues over here, but do we know if the totes came in?
I'm ordering that through Tom tomorrow. It's Amazon through the town account, so
Okay.
not anticipating an issue.
Okay, just when they come
But-
in, I'd like to go regroup and move stuff around and
Yeah,
can coordinate.
I'll let you know. Actually, is it okay to have that sent to you?
Sure?
Okay. I'll let you
Yeah.
know the estimated arrival. He said when he places the order, he'll give me the date.
Okay,
Cool.
perfect.
And there's
Um,
one other thing
yeah.
that I remembered from last year
Yeah.
is it was kind of a last minute thing, but talking to the DPW to put up the banner over Main Street.
I talked to Tom about that. He
Yeah.
said, I didn't know what I needed to do. He said he would handle it, so
Oh.
that
Oh, okay.
was all I needed to hear.
Sounds good. Yeah, totally.
They ordered a new
Send out
one.
Maps, like, how do we know
Of the
where for the staging area, like, who goes where?
Yeah.
The band comes in, where do they go?
Yes, I have one.
You send all that? Okay.
I'll distribute that to everyone in the committee, tomorrow. But, certainly this week.
Before the 4th.
Yes. No, but it's better to do it earlier in case there are questions and we can iron out any issues. That can be shared with anyone if you want to, that does, I think, I need to check with Jen, but I believe that goes out to everyone that has registered. So I have everyone's email, obviously, that's registered as a float or a antique vehicle, or a walker or a bike. So I'll be sending that map along with the timeline instructions to all those people. Every year, we get people that show up with a float that
I don't
didn't.
think the do they sign up, the JSP?
Actually, Denise did this year. Yeah, I don't think they ever do.
No, I was gonna say, I don't think.
There's a guy named Asa.
Yeah,
who
Yeah.
she
shows
shows
up
up.
every once.
Coming in the exit.
Every time.
Yeah. But yeah, that map, it's a couple pages. It has instructions on kind of where to park, and it shows the 4 lanes that we have in the staging area,
Yeah.
starting from the field, which is the bands, and then it's just floats on the other three.
Yeah,
I don't think
okay.
we have any rhyme or reason between lane 1, 2, or 3. But we'll have the check-in people, which are the 2 volunteers that I have coming back. They'll be telling people which lane to go, and then it's really up to the downstream volunteers to direct the traffic.
Am I remembering correctly that it backed up into
Yes.
the top section there last year?
Yeah. I mean, it's been getting bigger and bigger. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be just as big, if not bigger, this year.
It seems like it.
With, I do know that we have several entrants with, according to Jen, similar number of vehicles that they've had in the past, but Nauset Marine is coming with 4 trucks and 4 boats. Hog Island has 5 vehicles.
Wow.
So I hope that we don't have an issue. If we do, we'll be discussing limiting how many vehicles and or trailers you can have for an entry.
Here all day.
But
What do you do if people come and they're not registered? Do we say,
Come on in.
yeah, okay.
even with their whole float and all their hard work?
Yeah, that's, I don't believe we've ever had to turn anyone away.
We send them to Chatham.
I will have to check on if we give them a number. I think we probably do, because I know the yacht club has won before, so they
Yeah.
must have been given a number. But I'm assuming my trusty check-in volunteers know that process, and I'll check in with them. Writing down who they are, the number, and then that clipboard goes to the judges for voting. But good question. Anything else? Obviously, if one-off questions come up between now and the 4th, reach out to anyone, especially me. I don't know, so typically at this meeting, we always decide if we need one more meeting. I don't know that we do. If anyone feels strongly that we do, we can. But I think what we have laid out, we voted on everything. We've got the framework. It's more just pulling a few last minute strings and volunteers and getting communications out on staging area and that process. So I think we're okay. If anyone that's new would like a field trip at any point, I can show you, like with the map, what everything looks like in the flow. But if not, you'll be there hopefully at 7:30 on parade day, and it's,
It's not overly complicated.
no, it's not. If there's an entrance, there's an exit, and there's 4 lanes.
Quick learners.
Yeah.
You can worry if we need to see it. If I need to see it, yeah.
No, I don't think so. But let me know if any questions come up on that. Otherwise, I will accept a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Ty. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Ken. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.